That's funny. Please turn it off. All right. Let's continue. So now, having stated all of that, what's next for Rap Villain? Shout out to the Rap Villain team, first of all. Shout them all out by name so they can look them up, please.
Man, make sure y'all follow Nick Straight on Instagram. It's Nick Straight _. Make sure y'all follow Bobcat. It's Bobcat973. Make sure y'all follow Yizzle. My producer is
Yizzle.
It's Yizzle on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow my co-CEO Heem the Dream at Heem the Dream _. Follow my singer RV Kuda at RV _Kuda. You can follow my DJ and my other producer at Dren Taking Off. And who I'm missing, man? You can follow Chuck, cameraman. Shout out my man's Mike Bradley. You know what I'm saying? That's my lawyer in this motherfucker. And I'm missing somebody.
Taco.
Yo, my little brother, my fucking heart and my world. Make sure y'all follow Taco 00 Big Guapo, man. TAC0O _ on Instagram.
And right there, this is the culmination of the interview, because one of the reasons why I really wanted to pull y'all back is not the fact that I salute and support y'all. It's because, unfortunately, fake love is the trend of people who listen to music. Shout out to my man who made the song. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it happen more so when Nipsey Hussle died, rather than when Nipsey Hussle was alive. I heard somebody say some of the most blasphemous shit, and I want to talk to you about it, being that you're a part of what's going on in today's hip hop now. That's an opinion.
Jeez, sorry.
So check this out.
I'll let him.
It took for Nipsey Hussle to die for people to listen to his music. When Nipsey Hussle was an incredible artist from, I say, his first mixtape. He was a little raw, just like all of us are when we first start, but then he started to own his craft. And then when people seen him pass away, now everybody wants to buy from Marathon. Now everybody wants to play Grinding On My Life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to play that now.
Rap niggas, everybody want to play all that dedication, all that.
That's classic, by the way.
Word.
But
Niggas don't know. We'll go ahead.
your team is the people who give you your roses while you're alive. And your team is the people that makes the ground fertile so y'all all can grow. What is going to be, not the future of Rap Villain, how do you grow Rap Villain from your eyes?
From my eyes, I feel like you grow Rap Villain. I feel like you grow Rap Villain one day at a time. And I feel like you try your best to meet the masses and you build.
You dropping jewels on off camera, y'all.
My lawyer said build a system which makes a motherfucking movement for the masses. You start slow. You start at the little home that you got and you move it and you grow it to the motherfucking country. Then you grow it to the world. Then hopefully the universe. That's my step. One by one, by being humble as well.
The Bible says if you're faithful over little, you'll be faithful when given much.
Yeah.
And right now, with the so-called little that you have, y'all are very,
Kuda, you suck.
y'all are very successful with what you have now. All right. So the bottom line to what I'm saying is, I got an appreciation for all of you for different reasons. I broke down what I hear in y'all.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you what you see in your team. That's why I wanted you to shout them out individually. What do you see in Bobcat? How are we taking Bobcat to the next level?
Bobcat is one of the realest lyricists I've ever seen in my life. He's a scary sight. Don't ever play with Bobcat a day in your life. To me, that's my brother. To me, that's really somebody that, when it comes to rap, I go to him first. Like, I let him hear my music first. Like, and then it's him. But, like, Vic just gives me, like, goosebumps. And sometimes I give him goosebumps. And, like, we click on music on a different level. Like, we could just sit back for a whole day and, like, just listen to beat and make another song after another song. And just, so, to me, he's just incredible. Like, vocabulary-wise, lyricist-wise, substance-wise, hit-making-wise, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, Capcom was very interesting when I first heard it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you about him first because Bobcat could be very lyrically dangerous.
Yo, his knuckles were ashy as shit in that video. Did you see it? Yo, I told him and his brother, yo, no one loves him For real. I wasn't there. Ladies and gentlemen, when y'all see that video, I was nowhere, because if I was there, he would have not been ashy like that. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Kareem. Go ahead.
Let's talk about Mr. R&B himself.
Let's get it.
Shout out to my man.
Yes, sir.
Because the thing about his R&B, he's more street level R&B.
Yeah.
He's in the call of the dream. Someone who's going to vocalize but give you harsh reality in his vocals.
That's
Something
right.
like Rel used to be for Rockefeller.
Yeah.
What is the future of Kuda, and where you going to take his music?
I think the future of Kuda is like international. I think like Kuda's gonna be extremely, extremely huge, like just crazy. I feel as though Kuda right now has a very good skill at making music that can like transcend farther than just like hood and just urban. Like I feel like he makes, you know, a little bit of ting ting here and there, a little bit of dance, you know. I feel like he's good at that. So international, I think he's gonna be crazy. I think he's gonna take over the world, to be honest. And I love his R&B. I love his music. I mean, he's super catchy, and he's just like, he's tough.
Fake ones.
Yeah,
Great video.
for real.
Next, I want to ask you about Taco.
Okay.
I think Taco is untapped potential
Yes,
in
sir.
your group, because Taco has a big learning point, and he has a huge building step.
I'm always trying to work with him. Yeah.
And that step that he has to take, I think, is not in his confidence, it's in his delivery.
Yeah.
When Taco becomes the knockout puncher that he can be, what is going to be his future?
I feel as though he's gonna be you know the term, has the streets. I feel like Taco's gonna always have the streets. I feel like regardless of anywhere he goes, he's always gonna have the black community and the urban like people like supporting him, like, you know, pushing him forward. I feel as though he needs to just work on a few things that we always talk about, but I think that he's great. I think that he's untouched, and I feel like I got my trust in my little brother. I think he's the hardest dude out. For
That's very interesting.
all he raps is something real. Like, he doesn't know how to rap anything that's not him. He doesn't, you know. I'm trying to get him to do like more storytelling and stuff like that, and like just make songs that people like can like be in love to, or just, you know, just crazy stuff. But all he
trying to
knows
show
is
him range.
yeah, and versatility. But all he knows is just how to say something real. Like every single bar is something just real. So I admire that. I admire that from him.
What about Nick Strait, the person who was missing from the first interview?
Yo, Nick is gonna be retarded. Mark my words. He's just a hit maker. He's just super catchy. There's just nothing that when he hops on something, it's like you're gonna remember it. I love I love music. To me, I love music that you can listen to and no beat is on. Nobody's playing a radio, or you can't hear it. You just hear it all day, like walking down the street or just being at the office or whatever you do with your life. But when you just hear it, I feel like he makes that type of music. I feel like he's gonna be incredible as well. And hook, catchy. I feel like he got the whole package, and he's different. By far, I feel like he has the most different sound from all of us, to be honest.
Heem
Is a lyrical beast too, and I think he has a way with words that none of us do. I think he's like very like poetic in a way. And Heem can either snap, or he can talk to your girl, or he can leave with your girl and then give her back. It's just any way that he's feeling. So
then what the hell was Dripper Dan?
yo, you heard that?
Of course.
Of course, it's fire. What else would it be? Dripper Dan was probably Heem not coming back with your girl. But sometimes he can bring her back. He's nice like that. But nah, I love him. I love him, and I love his music. He knows that. He's one of my favorite artists as well.
Yes.
Yizzle's a crazy ass producer. Yizzle makes no beats like anybody else that I've ever met a day in my life. There will never be another Yizzle, period. There will never be another producer like him. And I am dropping some shit with Yizzle soon, so y'all can expect that this summer. And we're going crazy. And EE out right now, produced by Dren and Yizzle.
The reason why I asked you that is going back to the CEO title, because you and him are the co-CEOs.
Yeah. I'm CEO, he co-CEO.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing that broke Rockefeller up, besides jealousy and trying to give each other girls,
Yeah.
was basically
I'm getting with all the girls.
okay. Basically,
I'm joking.
basically it was
Yo, please do not think I'm serious. I'm just crazy.
who dictates the talent.
Yeah.
Jay-Z wanted to roll with Bleak and Philly, while fucking with Jersey MCs and basically taking our styles.
Yeah.
Dame Dash kept it home and went Harlem, Kanye, and I think he signed Joe Buttons, and then he was signing Old Dirty, and he was
Hey.
filling out the roster and trying to direct talent. And the hardest thing I think about being a businessman, I think, is making sure your team eats and making sure they're fully satisfied with, okay, you're going to drop this month. You're going to drop here. You're going to drop here.
Never lied. It's like you're in a group.
How do you manage that situation as an artist first and then as a businessman?
Well, communication is key. These are not like artists that I found off the street and signed. These are my brothers, so I talk to them on a daily if it's about music or not, and I'm always with them. And rather they tell me the truth or not, I could just read them and know if they're happy or not. But I also collaborate a lot with Heem. I talk to Heem and Dream a lot about what we should do and what's our next step for me or the next artist or the next artist or the next artist. But we usually have a cycle. And if you miss your cycle, if you're not ready by that time, then it goes to the next person or, you know, those things. But we got a system. It's usually a system.
So then when am I going to get the Rap Villain compilation LP?
It's coming soon, actually. We have 3 mixtapes out, actually.
You got an EP out right now.
Yeah, Little Big Dream, Late Nights, Long Sessions. That's the most recent one. Y'all can please go check that out.
SoundCloud?
And Stop One. They're all on SoundCloud. Rap Villain and Rap Villain 973 on those 2 pages. But we're actually working on the tape right now. That's Sauce. Nobody knows that, but we're working on the tape right now. We're gonna make that happen hopefully before the summer's over, depending on how these hooligans are, man.
Is everything in house, or are you going outside the box as well?
I don't want to give you the sauce.
That's all we need to know, because
Nah, not everything is in house. It's a lot in house though. There's gonna be a lot in house, but we're gonna mess with a couple of nice producers. Go to a couple studios and fuck with some people, man. Fuck with some people.
I want to see y'all collab with some other people from Jersey. If they can get on their egos.
I've actually been doing. I got like 7 features down. I got like 4 more.
I would love to hear you with Samaj Savage.
Yeah, that's my boy too. Fuck with him. I fuck with him. Hell yeah.
I would love to hear you with Jay Wonder.
Hell yeah.
I would love to hear you with Idmatic. I
Yeah,
would love to hear
that's
you
my boy
with
too.
Stan. I would love to hear you with Soulless. If I ever said that.
Do y'all hear him?
I would love to hear you with Kid Pro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there's so many people out there that I think what's missing in hip hop today. Everybody want to be kissing buddies. Everybody want to be friends. You gotta spar sometimes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Y'all can get along off the track. But sometimes, even when you in the house of ninjas, they tell you your relationships don't define your battle. So I think your pen is just as sharp as the people that people always refer to. And I think it's time for them to really recognize who you are and stop playing with you. And that's something I really, really want to see
That's what I be trying to tell Yezu. Nah, I don't be trying. He be trying to tell me. He be telling me I'm tough. Like, I be like, you sure? Like,